Now, ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa will be hosting the party's annual gala dinner as part of the fundraising events that are usually held during their January 8th statement commemorations. On Monday, the oldest liberation movement on the continent turned 112 years old, and we'll see Ramaphosa outlining the party's vision for the year as it prepares to campaign in what's been described as a watershed election. Newzroom Afrika's Ziyanda Ngcobo is in Mbombela this evening. Ziyanda, very good evening to you. This gala should go a long way in helping the ANC cushion its financial instability. What's expected there this evening?
That's right, Simpo. And of course, as you know, the gala dinners are also an opportunity for, business people to interact with the senior leaders of the organization. In particular, the president. You'll know that the table where the president is seated is always up for grabs, especially the person who gets to sit next to President Cyril Ramaphosa. In fact, the gala dinner doesn't look set to start at 5 o'clock as initially planned, given the fact that the Progressive Business Forum only just concluded one of its fundraising events, and of course you'll know that Mpumalanga is one of the strongholds of the ANC, and so they are likely to also, they are hoping to make some strides. Let's bring in then the ANC Treasurer General, Dr. Gwen Ramokgopa, to talk then about the finances of the organization. What is the state right now?
I thought I'm here to talk about the programs of the organizations, because finances are meant to power and resource the programs. I'm here with the CEO of the Progressive Business Forum at this event that is a traditional event to indeed look at what the programs of the ANC has been, what the programs as well of other partners have been, because the PBF is a platform for engagement, for networking, and also to think together. The whole concept of think tank is re-emerging in our country, and we are building on the work we've done with the BRICS Summit, very seminal work, and we are also building on with the various trips we've taken internationally, including taking 19 companies to the International Supply Chain exhibition. Some of the companies are here also exhibiting. So yeah, positive energy, positive change, building on the past progress over 30 years. And yes, this is also about fundraising, and we are really, really grateful that there is value that many participants here see in these networking sessions, that they are prepared to contribute to us.
So we're not going to hear any stories about you not being able to pay Ezulwini, for an example, and your staffers this year?
Well, last year you haven't heard anything about not paying anyone. Those that are operational costs, we have been able to meet, whether it's salaries, whether it's the municipalities and other costs for service providers, whatever. We have also been able to meet those. Those that where we are still querying, it's a process of supply chain, and that's also what happened with Ezulwini, and it's not really. We can't split hairs about it.
How much is the table to sit next to the president going for tonight?
Well, the president's table, the deputy president table, the NEC members' tables, and the deputy ministers were negotiated with various contributors, so it is varied. But for the tables that are hosted by, let me say rather that the MPs, MPLs had to contribute a certain set funding, and the NEC members also had to contribute for their seats and tables. So everybody was contributing.
How much for the president, Dr. Ramokgopa? Not quite the million that we've seen over the last 2 years, I'd say?
You know what we did? We are going to have a long table for the president. So it's not going to be the usual 10 people. So we've split it, and that's why I'm saying we were negotiating. Maybe we may be able to disclose how much finally we got. But it's much more significant given that this is an election year.
What challenges does the upcoming election pose for you as the Treasurer General, given the strained financials of the ANC?
What strained financials?
The financials that we've heard have been strained, especially coming from the last elective conference.
And have you had any strained financials since January 2023?
So you have the millions in the bank to fund your political campaign?
What I've indicated is that we have stabilised, and we have also reduced the liabilities by 50%. And for any other creditor, we are making arrangements so that they also feel, because a number of them are members of the ANC and supporters of the ANC, so we are restoring relations as well. So we have made progress in that area. For statutory structures like SARS, we are back in good books of SARS and so forth. So we have stabilized. Not yet where we want to be, but we are ready for elections. We are going to run a very dynamic, very grounded campaign, because we believe that elections is about our people. And we will be talking door to door, going door to door, talking to our people, using our councillors, MPs, NPLs, who we also say are a resource to the ANC. So our concept of resources go much beyond just donations. Actually, we are reducing donations as per our conference resolution to prop up other revenue sources.
All right, Dr. Gwen Ramokgopa is the Treasurer General of the African National Congress, of course the main host for the Progressive Business Forum event that just took place, but of course the gala dinner that's taking place later on this evening.
Well, Ziyanda Ngcobo, let's leave it there for now.